Exactly 75 days after his £75 million move shocked the world and the powers that be at Chelsea, Romelu Lukaku enjoyed his most decisive moment in a red shirt. For the first time this season, Manchester United won a game by a single goal and Lukaku was the match winner. Was it any wonder, then, that he let out an almighty primal scream inside the centre circle as referee Craig Pawson blew his whistle for full-time? Lukaku then pounded his fists before falling to his haunches, punching the turf, and blessing himself in the blazing sun of the south coast. This was, literally, the kind of game United would not have won last season, either through failing to find a breakthrough or not hanging on, but they did both. It is hardly a surprise that in games United drew last season, against Everton and Southampton, Lukaku has made the difference with some crucial goals. Lukaku has failed to score in just one game for United this season and, after netting his 8th goal of the season, Lukaku is proving that one of his supposed weaknesses is now a strength: his heading. Former Everton teammate Luke Garbett once remarked that, despite his size, Lukaku's heading was not his strong point because of a mysterious childhood accident. Interestingly, though, Ariel Jacobs, who handed him his first team debut at Anderlecht in 2009, does not remember Lukaku shying away from an aerial challenge and had no prior knowledge of the accident. Of course, he told Men Sport when asked if he was comfortable heading the ball as a teenager. But he was better heading on crosses from the wings than deflecting the ball from a long ball from the goalkeeper or a defender. Lukaku has benefited from those crosses at United and has already struck up a promising understanding with makeshift left-back Ashley Young. Lukaku scored his first competitive header for United versus Basel time and time again. He has been willing to throw his head into dangerous areas to justify his place as both the club's number 9 and the main man. Away from goal, too, Lukaku already looks every inch a target man, and he has not been afraid to let rip at a defender for a poor cross, as Daley Blind has found to his cost. And, as well as speeding up United's breakaways on the floor, the Belgian is proving a handful in the air, winning 45% of his aerial duels in the Premier League this season. That is, already, a 3% increase on last season, a 6% increase on his record in 201,516 and a whopping 11% increase on his total in 201,415. Lukaku has already scored 2 headers for United, against West Ham and Basel, and forced a strong parry from Southampton goalkeeper Fraser Forster with a bullet header on Saturday. The 24-year-old knocked in the rebound to break the deadlock at St Mary's. Lukaku fired United into the lead at Stoke with a calm rebound. It was the latest nonchalant rebound from Lukaku following previous finishes against Real Madrid and Stoke, and yet another example of his ever-blossoming predatory instincts. The Belgian again looks well placed to mount a serious challenge for the Premier League's Golden Boot award after narrowly missing out on the accolade last season. And headers could prove vital. Last season, 6 of Lukaku's 25 league goals were with his head, 5 more than he managed in the 201,415 campaign. For example, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, in contrast, scored just 4 headers in the league, despite United's frustrating tendency to often go long and bypass the midfield. Manchester United star Paul Pogba set for huge injury update. Lukaku, who is 2 inches smaller than the Swede, is already on course to eclipse both of those totals as he reaps the reward of better service at United. And he has done all that with some fairly polished link-up and a first touch that no longer sends alarm bells across the Stretford end. So much for those weaknesses. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.